Good evening. How y'all doing?
Fine.
We'll go ahead and call this meeting to order. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Thank y'all. Alex, I think you have a statement that Dr. Warner sent.
That's right, Mr. Chair. We received one electronic submission of comments regarding the budget, and this one was from Dr. Warner on behalf of the school board. So I will read that letter at this point. Chairman Jennings, Vice Chair Hargrove, County Administrator Gottschalk. On behalf of the Mecklenburg County Board of Education, our teachers and staff, our students and parents, and myself, I wish to profoundly thank you for the support that you provide us, both financially and in spirit, as we attempt to provide everything possible to all of our students and this community through instruction, extracurricular activities, services, and school facilities. We are so blessed in this community to be supported by you and to work together towards a common goal of betterment and collegiality. Thank you, Dr. Scott Warner, Superintendent, Mecklenburg County Public Schools. And as mentioned, that was the only electronic submission I received. That we didn't get any letters in the mail. I received 0 telephone calls regarding the budget. So that is the extent of the public comment that we have received prior to tonight's meeting.
Okay, very good. Well, at this time, we'll open the public hearing on the budget. And I'd like to remind everybody that you got 3 minutes to talk, and you can talk about the budget, what you like about it, and I hope everybody likes a lot about it because there's a lot of good things in it. So that being said, I'll open this public hearing. Anyone wishing to speak, please come forward and state your name and where you're from. Mr. Sheriff.
For those of you who do not know me, I'm Sheriff Bobby Hawkins, Sheriff of Mecklenburg County. I'd like to speak a little bit about the budget. I want to thank y'all, Mr. Chairman, the board, Alex, Judy. The work that is put into this, it means a lot to me personally and a lot to my agency. I know a lot went into it, and for once, we feel like we're heading in the right direction. I look forward to better things for this county, for all agencies, for the Sheriff's Department, for every other entity we have here, because you're making it work for everybody. I wanted to talk a little bit about the Sheriff's Office to kind of give you an idea of what we go through, that what you're doing, how it's going to make a difference. In 2020, we had an incident in Skipwood, March 2020. Had a shootout, 80 rounds plus fired. We were very fortunate. God was with us that day. When I got to the scene, it was my worst nightmare to get that call that my people had been involved in a shooting. I remember thinking I could have had 6 of my people laying in this field right here covered with a blanket. I was so fortunate. None of them were hurt physically, mentally. That's something else. When you go through something like that, it's very tough. That same day, the governor declared a state of emergency on COVID. Our world turned upside down. Everybody here remembers that. If you were exposed to anybody with COVID, you had to take 14 days off. We were working on short shifts. It was hard to find people to work, and it just, put a real strain on us. Then we had the summer of the riots, political rhetoric, everybody, defund the police are bad. Well, my guys were going through a whole lot from the original incident, let's say. And then you come to the economy and the recession. Seemed like every time we took that step forward, we took 2 steps back. The board's been very gracious to us over the years, giving us the raises. Judy, Alex, y'all have worked very hard on that. But like I said, it sounded like, felt like we take that 1 step forward, but we couldn't keep up. We were getting a deeper hole against us. And I think all of us could say pretty much the same thing, that you couldn't really get ahead. What y'all are doing this year on the budget, unprecedented. I'm very proud to say that I've worked for Mecklenburg County, plan on staying in Mecklenburg County for a long time as a sheriff if I can, if I don't die first. But, you know, I just wanted to let y'all know that, brought some of my back up here, that these are the ones that have stuck it out. We've lost so many people to the state police, Department of Corrections, Microsoft, that pay better. The people that left, I can't fault them. Well, it's going to be a different story now because of y'all, and I appreciate it. Red light yet?
Thank you. Well, I wasn't going to call a red light on you.
You got a gun.
I really wasn't.
Well, why did he turn it
Well,
off?
I haven't got Russell to look at me mean when I do. So,
But no, I do, for all of us. I want to thank y'all for getting us to where we're supposed to be. Alex, Judy, and I have talked before. We want to see Mecklenburg be the place everybody wants to come, everybody wants to live and work. I think we're at the right direction now. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking for great things. And thank y'all.
thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else? We greatly, well, you know, we greatly appreciate what y'all do, and I think it's certainly unanimous that something needed to be done, and the job y'all do protecting Mecklenburg County and the professionalism you use and the way you handle people and look up to people and treat people with respect is certainly second to none from what I hear. So thank y'all. I greatly appreciate it. Anyone else wishing to speak? It's a rowdy crowd out here. If y'all like to say something, it's absolutely fine. So if not, I'm going to close the public hearing at this time. And so the public hearing's closed, and I'd like to ask any of the board members if they'd like to have something to say.
I just piggyback on just, we should all be very thankful that we are able to even make this decision. That's the thing. You know, it wasn't necessarily an easy decision, but if we didn't have capability, it'd be a whole nother story. And thanks to the, prior, looking down the road and good investments in the county and good people in the right decisions, right positions, we're in that position, to go forward. So we should all be thankful for that. That's all I have.
Anyone else?
You want to say anything, Ms. Lund?
Gonna be the last one or something?
No, I figure we'll
No,
do.
but just looking over the budget that you all proposed, Alex, Judy, Jenny, and all the others who worked on Jenny's and all the others who worked on the budget, I thought you did a real good job hitting the hot spots and everything that people that need, the departments that need it. I think you gave it to them. I think that was very good, and had some extra left over. Good job.
Always got to have extra.
Yeah. And Mr. Chairman, like we've said before, I think this budget is able to invest in our employees and our people. And that's our number one asset. I mean, without them, this county is not going to function. We've been blessed with all of the economic development that we've had. We appreciate the ones that have stuck it out. We appreciate the job y'all do. And we want to make sure that we keep up with the prevailing wages out here to make sure that you want to continue to work for Mecklenburg County. And it's much cheaper to keep a current employee than it is to try to train a new one, especially in public safety and stuff like that. So I want to thank the board too for, making this investment in our people. That's all I really have.
Ms. Black, will you have anything?
No, I've been sitting here trying to think of something.
Well, good for you. Well, if nobody has anything, we'll stand adjourned. That's why I brought this.